Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GBSN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I guess there was news or something about a reverse split that's coming, and that's never really a good phrase to be using in the world of the market. So, the seller showed up, that didn't want to take part in that. So some things here obviously need to be updated. Now, the one thing to note with the reverse split, nothing on the chart changes except for over here. The price per share is going to change because that's what a reverse split does. But everything else as far as patterns moves proportionately. So yes, the chart is still 100% applicable because, again, only thing that changes is the share price, but patterns and all that remains the same. So with that being said, the levels that I'm using, such as 0075, yeah, that'll be different, but the pattern will still be up there. The sellers will still be, you could say, up around that area. But on that note, I am going to just get rid of that line up there. Yes, it pertains, but it's not really relevant anymore given the price pulled back. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion. So I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. First update comes from a very basic foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So 0055, for those of you that have been watching the past videos, hopefully you remember me talking about that as support. But you can see when the price did break below it right there, that's essentially what caused the continued momentum to the downside. So that'll be the initial level. Also keep an eye on the purple line, the 50-period simple moving average, basically valued at the same value as the red line. But really from a bigger picture of things, the sooner the price can get back up above that purple line, the better. For those of you that have been watching the past videos, you've heard me say time and time again, hey, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls are in full control. Well, at this point in time, you can't say the bulls are in full control anymore because the price has still closed above, or that the price is now below that purple line. Now, from the big picture of things, yeah, the bulls, it's not like they've lost total control because they are still above the famous 200-period simple moving average, which is that pink line, and obviously have, quite a bit of space before that would even get tested. But as far as kind of shorter term, medium term, however you define that, you just simply can't say bulls are in full control because, that they pulled back below that moving average there. As far as levels of support going into next week, I already talked about one of them, but more so kind of a shorter term one right there at 0035. But if 0035 can't hold, then definitely that 200 period is the must-hold level going into next week. So should be a pretty crazy week. We'll see how everything unfolds. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click that image right there and I will email you the guide. The guide is very short, it's to the point, and like I said, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.